Well, here I am back at the cabin again, week later, and we had about a foot of snow up here while we were gone, so it is wet, and the road coming in was just pure mud. I brought the car in a little bit further this time because I got to bring in some water and stuff. So just going to show you how we get things set up and going here when we get here every time. So we flip you around as usual, and let's walk over, and you will see a bunch of leftover snow. So let me get this turned around for us. I guess I got to be smarter than my camera. Made it all the way down in here, and you can see as I walk to the house here, ooh, some snow had slid off the solar panels, but they're in good shape. I guess I put my shovels away last time when I was here. I'll be getting those shovels back out, I guess, apparently. So, we had a bear. I had put up my bird feeder, and there is what's left of it, and I had it hanging high. It was up in this tree, and you see that silver ring right there. That's where it was hanging, right there. So I had to use a ladder to get up to it always. Oh, great. Well, it doesn't look like it got in the house, but when we get here in the mornings or in the afternoons, the first thing we do is we come over here and we got to turn on the water because, holy cow, my tank is overflowing with water right now. But I'm going to come down here, flip my water back on. I never leave it on when I'm gone because I don't want to pressurize stuff and have something blow out on me. And I thought we might freeze. So here we are. Let's walk all the way around though. Make sure that the bear didn't decide to come through one of the windows, bust his way in. Nope, windows are good, no bear. All right, I'll click you back on here in a second. I'm gonna take a quick break here, move some snow. So as I look closer at this tree, claw marks right here, climbing up here, and he ripped a branch off and destroyed our bird feeder. Dang it. Oh well. May 13th. This is what I have to do so we can get in the cabin. Man. Yeah, I'm not sure it's 40 degrees, even though that's what it says. So, ready to go back in. There we go. I'm breathing hard from shoveling, so we're ready to go in. So what is the next steps that we have when we get here? You know, once I turn the water on, I want to make sure I get my pumps going and hot water heater working, making sure nothing's wrecked. So here we go, going inside. Oh, yay, no bear got in. So next thing I got to do when I get to the cabin is turn on my water pump. And I do this a little bit different. I've got a couple of alligator clips I use to put it on. So always start with the hot. So we'll start hot here, and you'll hear the water turn on as soon as I hook this other one up, and I have all the valves open on all the faucets just so nothing freezes up. So let's see if it works. You can hear it. Oh yeah, water already. I can turn that one off. Come into the bathroom, turn this one off, and now the hot water heater is firing up. And I don't have this on, so I got to slowly turn my gas on so that we can get, never want to turn these on too fast or it blows the valve. All right, there we go. Gas is on. Now I can come and turn this water off. It's nice to know nothing froze up. And the pump is pressurizing. So let's turn this back on and see if we can't get some hot water here. Yep. Water heater just turned on. Water's cold. 43 degrees, and you'll start to see it warm up, and then I'll stop. Yep, look at that, how quick that's going up now to give us nice hot water. All right, let's shut that down for now. All right, here we are. So today, some of the projects we're going to work on. We're going to put actual curtains up. We've been covering our windows so people don't look in or animals don't look in the last couple of years with just nailed up rods, actually. So we're going to put curtains up this time while we're here. And the other thing we're going to do is that something that's been bugging me forever since we've been here is right there. We've got our pans just sit in the corner like that. Well, I brought a bunch of hooks this time, and we're gonna hang them underneath here so that they hang behind and are out of the way. We have more countertop space. So a couple of things that we're going to work on while we're here this time, and I'll put those on when we get to them. All right, time to get a fire going here. It's chilly. It's 44 degrees in here is all today. So I had kind of preset myself for fires before I leave, and I always restock. So I've got some kindling in there. Anytime I use paper towels here in the house, I keep them for a fire starter because they work so darn good. And one of the things I say to my family, and incidentally, one of my little filming helpers today has been my 16-year-old, Addie. And I tell them, if you can't start a fire with one match, you did something wrong. So let's see if I can live by what I say. Practice what I preach, I guess. There we go. Helps to have some good kindling in there. I always bring stuff in, try to dry it out before I leave, like I said. Just makes life so much easier when it's cold like this, which was completely unexpected. We want to make sure that we can make lighting a fire super simple. Yeah, must have done something right. I'm gonna, once I get this going real well, I'll put my trail cam chip in my phone, see what the bear looked like climbing that tree, how big a one it was. We've got some big bear out here and lions as well that I catch on trail cam all the time. And we actually have a white one that I think might be part grizzly. And even though we're not supposed to have grizzlies here in Colorado, I would probably argue that, but I'll definitely add some pictures of the bear this time. Well, there we go. Let's take a look at what's going on in here. So to make this stove more efficient, I got some fire bricks, and down both sides and across the back, there are fire bricks in there, and those help retain heat. So I can put my last log on here about 10 o'clock at night, even if it's, 0 degrees out, and the next morning it's still close to 60 degrees, 8 hours later in this cabin. So works out really nice. And I love these heat activated fans for the fireplace. They do a great job, and they'll be kicking on here momentarily to really warm the place up. Well, I got the cabin heating up real nice right now and decided it was time to go check some trail cams. I already got 2 of them done, and I'm off to get the third. This one, a little bit of a hike to get to it, but I'll show you where it's at, and then I got a feeling we might see a bear this trip, so be right back. Almost there. We stand here on the edge of a ridge, actually, and we've created a 4-wheeler trail through here that goes off that way down the hill a ways, but here's my trail cam. We'll see what we got on this thing. So we're coming back up the hill from the last trail cam, and if you ever wonder why I pant, this is 9,200 feet, and granted, I live year-round at 8,000 feet. 9,200 feet is when the air starts to get thin, and it's work getting up here. One of the other things I like to mention is that I always have firearms with. I got one on my hip, a little bit bigger caliber in case something big and scary comes my way. And I normally carry a .22 rifle in case there's a rabbit or a squirrel that we'd like to get our hands on. But here we are coming up from the bottom. Fire pit's over there, I showed you last time. And here's the cabin. So there was quite a bit of snow that we got, and this is still left after a couple of nice days. But for May 13th, it's an awful lot of snow around. So anyway, we'll catch up with you in a minute. Man, I love the rain.
Me too. Me too. I love the rain so much.
for my morning walk. And not sure how many people would recognize these, but those are nice big old elk tracks, just to give you a size comparison. Oh, got the sun in the way. That's my hand. So big animal. Cheers, everyone. Here's to a beautiful morning.
Yeah, it took a little bit, but I'm gonna let that do that.
Breakfast of champions. Well, time to head home now. I did get my couple little things taken care of. Got the pans hung up, small ones there, all the rest of the big ones there. Yeah. Part of what we found on this trip, this big old antler shed. And I'll move that out of the way. But if you want to see how big that is a huge deer. The other thing I was working on was getting my curtains up. So the curtains are also up and done. Closing out everything before we go. Curtains on everything. So the final thing that I do before going home on every trip is, first and foremost, let's shut down our gas. Don't want that running the whole time. Then I'm going to turn on my water so it'll burn up the rest of the gas. So that's running, and that's burning through the rest of the gas. And it's done. And then I will unhook my pump and drain everything out. So positive off. Go underneath here. Positive off first. Done. Now negative. Saw the sparks fly, huh? Open up all of the drains. And there you go. Those are all open now. And the final thing is to come on out and turn our water off so it's not pressurized the whole time. So we come back down in here and turn it off. And there you go, everybody. We are ready to go home. I'll leave you with this sight, as we call it a day. A little bit of swinging on our way out. See you later.